Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to quit porn. How to quit porn and take back control of your life, take back control of your self-control, and take back control of your 2024 pretty much. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So how do you quit porn? Well, the first step to quitting porn would be realizing and self-admitting you're addicted to porn. And how do you do that? You have to reflect on yourself. Only you know yourself. You have to think, am I addicted to porn? Do I watch porn? What are the steps I take that typically leads me to watching porn? You have to self-reflect and, analyze. You have to analyze and diagnose yourself. Figure out, what leads to what. That leads to what? That leads to porn. So I would go ahead by, some of the easiest way to quit porn would be through Instagram, because Instagram, believe it or not, I don't care if you agree or you disagree, is a gateway to softcore porn. A lot of Instagram thoughts, so I would reduce, if not unfollow, the amount of Instagram thoughts I follow on Instagram. That is the fastest way to quitting porn in 2024. This is how you do it. You go through your Instagram follows. If you do have Instagram, go through people you follow. If it's a female, you analyze their pages. Okay, what benefit do I get from this female? If you're not getting financial benefit, which I doubt, if you're not getting some form of education, I would go ahead and unfollow that page, that account. Do the same thing, pretty much skim through all your followers, people you follow, and do the same thing. Unfollow all of them, because if you do follow softcore porn accounts on Instagram, there's always gonna be that cycle that there's always gonna be that thought process at the back of your head. There's more to this, there's more to this. Maybe randomly, scrolling through Instagram, you see a hot girl with bikini pics, you know what I'm saying? And just at that moment, you may be horny as fuck, you may be having a boner, and it pretty much starts from scrolling through your phone, looking through bikini pics. Before you know it, you wind up on your browser. Before you know it, you're looking up pornhub.com. Before you know it, you know what I'm saying? So it's stages, there's levels to it. So in order to quit porn, you have to go to the very basic level, which is cut all types of softcore porn. Because softcore porn leads to hardcore porn. What is softcore porn? Softcore porns are basically variations of porn without being porn. Like bikini pics, for instance. Most people agree that that's softcore porn. It could lead to hardcore porn. So I would go ahead by skipping through my Instagram followers or people I'm following, making sure I do not follow any Instagram thoughts. People who show skin online, unfollow them. You do not need to follow people like that. Those people are always gonna keep tempting you, Another way to pretty much conquer porn and quit porn in 2024 would be Twitter. I know a lot of OnlyFans models promote their stuff on Twitter, especially to, male account. I've seen it happen. So try to stay away from pretty much any form of social media model on Twitter, because a lot of them they have a really smart and really genius funnel where they hit you up or they post, cute little pictures. You think it's just a cute girl, she's being cute, she's hot, or whatever. Before you know it, they're linking their OnlyFans, below on the caption page, or their captions is pretty much a link to their OnlyFans, and you don't want that, There's always gonna be that voice at the back of your head telling you, oh, there's more to this, there's more to this. You click that OnlyFans link, they hook you with like a video, for instance, or a picture of her bending over, picking some up, or with her ass gaping or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You get hooked. That voice, that little demon in your head tells you, go ahead and pay that $5. Go ahead and see more. There's more to it. There's more to it. There's more to it. Before you know it, you're putting in your credit card information. You just subscribe to an OnlyFans model page. Another way to quit porn, in my opinion, would be going through Twitter, unfollowing pretty much any form of Twitter model or online model. Just unfollow all of them. You gotta stay focused. Follow people like IPGA, Luke Belmar, the Tate brothers, people like Matt Shields. There's a bunch of them, man. People you're actually gonna get educational knowledge from, people you're gonna learn things from, be it business, be it finance, personal finance. If you don't want to start a business, but you want to learn how to manage your finance, be it crypto. There's a lot of crypto accounts to follow, man, and get crypto knowledge. There's a relationship and dating. There's a lot of those accounts on Twitter and even Instagram. You can actually follow and learn a thing or two rather than using that bandwidth to follow softcore porn models, basically Instagram thoughts or Twitter thoughts. So I would recommend you unfollowing those thoughts, e-models, or whatever they call themselves these days. Follow crypto channels, whatever form of education you're into, be it crypto, personal finance, fitness, diet and health, whatever it is. I would recommend even Legos or whatever. Legos is a good skill to have because it helps you think, you know what I'm saying? Building Legos help you think. It's kind of like Tetris. It helps you strategize. It helps you think, you know. It's kind of like chess. So those are actually beneficiary, you know. Look for strategic games where you can implement that strategic thought process in the real world where it can actually help you out. So I would recommend that. I wouldn't necessarily recommend, you know, following pages like World of Warcraft or just entertainment games where you don't necessarily think or use your brain. If you're into gaming, I would recommend, you know, strategic gaming because you can implement a lot of those stuff you learn from the games to the real world, like, you know, military simulations, you know, CQB and all that stuff. You can implement that training. It's basically training into airsoft, which translates into, you know, military training, because there's been researches that show people who, you know, do milsims, airsoft venues, the training actually translates over, you know. So you could do that. You could spend your time doing that if you're into gaming and stuff like that, you know. So that's another way to, you know, get, you know, that porn bandwidth, put it into something that's actually going to be beneficiary to you in the long term. Another way to quit porn would be, I would recommend this. If you go to your browser settings, it depends on the browser you're using. I use Brave personally, and on my work phone, which is an iPhone, I use Safari sometimes. So I think when you go to settings, you can go content, you could do block mature content or something like that. So whenever you find yourself trying to go to those websites, you get blocked. And you know, it's gonna be a lot of work going to settings, this to unblock yourself from doing that. If you do it the first day, the second day, the third day, stick to it for like a week, for a couple of weeks, you know, before you know it, it gets tiring. But when you get some form of temptation and you wanna wind up going to a porn website, you find yourself getting blocked from accessing porn websites, and it's your phone, so it's not something you can use a VPN or whatever, you know, it's literally blocked from your phone. So that's another way to go about it. That's the second way I would recommend, or third way I would recommend to quitting porn. The fourth way of quitting porn would be to find a passion. Find something you're passionate about. Find something you care about, something you love doing. You know, be creative. You know, if you're artsy, if you like drawing, go ahead and start watching tutorials on drawing, how to monetize drawing. You know, develop your drawing skills so you can eventually monetize it and sell art online. It's a very lucrative business. And especially with, you know, YouTubers, most people becoming YouTubers day and day. It's a job opportunity that's not going away. Most YouTubers have creative animation in their videos and whatever, so you can always have a job. AI is not taking it away. If you're an artsy person, learn art. Follow a lot of art creators online, you know, develop that skills to eventually monetize it in the future. If you're into music, I would recommend following a lot of DJs, a lot of producers. You know, you get inspired by having those type of contents in your feed. You know, when you hear a beat that really, you know, hits deep, you like try to recreate that beat. You know what I'm saying? Use your time to try to develop that skill and learning that beat. You know, post videos of yourself on TikTok or YouTube, you know, trying to recreate it. You know what I'm saying? In the early 2000s, there were a lot of people doing song cover on YouTube, and a lot of them end up blowing up, and they got pretty much famous and got into the music industry from doing covers, like Justin Bieber, for example. That was how he got started in the music industry. He was posting covers on YouTube. He got picked up. Now he's worth over $300 million. Drake, I pretty much think he did the same thing. He was posting music videos online, not necessarily YouTube, but online. He got picked up. Soulja Boy pretty much made his whole career from posting original music online. A lot of musicians went about that way, so you can do the same thing. Who knows? Eventually you're gonna find yourself being picked up by some music producer, or you could be a self-publishing artist, you know, an independent artist. Who knows? So those are all the things you can do to take away your time and focus from, you know, getting lured into the porn rabbit hole, and, you know, put that bandwidth into something that's gonna pay off in the future, you know. Another instance, people who have interesting lives, you know what I'm saying? If you feel your life is interesting, watch your, you pick up a camera, start recording yourself, start posting YouTube videos. It doesn't have to be necessarily professionally edited. All you have to do is just document. someone's gonna watch it. You may not get famous enough to, you know, do it full time. Well, someone's gonna watch it eventually. You know, it could be a part-time stuff, getting extra income you can invest into something else, you know, while you work full time and live off your full-time income. You know, so I would recommend documenting your life if you feel like you have an interest in life and you're willing to share that with other individuals online. If you're into coding, look into building websites, look into building software. There's a bunch of YouTubers, you know, who post content like that. I would say, you know, reroute your porn addiction bandwidth into watching software videos and learning more. Keep challenging your software development skills and learning more frameworks, more software, more languages, more computer languages. That way you develop your skills to eventually land a job in some big company like Google, Alphabet, Meta, whatever it is, you know. I would recommend doing those to quit porn. And I would also recommend having or developing the skill of discipline. Developing the skill of discipline helps a lot, because when you're disciplined, you have a purpose. You've pretty much cut all routes to softcore porn, which leads to hardcore porn. Occasionally, you may get tempted in the real world, you know, something may pop up, or you may see a girl who looks like that one chick you saw one time in a porn video, and you're gonna be like, shit, let me hop online and go see this chick, you know what I'm saying? She reminds you of a chick you see online, and your dick starts, you know, throbbing. Your dick starts telling you, hey, go look this chick up, see what's up. If you have discipline, you're gonna ignore your dick, you know what I'm saying? If you're having a boner, go ahead and have that boner. If you're out and about and you have a boner, hop into a public restroom, just fucking wait. The boner's gonna die down. I'm telling you, man, boners don't last all day, you know? Let the boner fucking do its thing. When it's done doing its thing, hop out, go about your day, you know what I'm saying? You may think I'm having a boner now, so I gotta go beat off or whatever. No, listen to music, try to get distracted, you know, try to rearrange your mindset, try to fix your brain to the point where even though you have a boner uncontrollably, you don't go about beating your meat or watching porn when a boner does happen, you know? So, cause we're men, you know, we could see like some chick with the biggest fucking booty ever, and you know what I'm saying? A boner is just gonna pop out of nowhere. It happens. Shit, it still happened to me till this day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even watch porn. It happens, so just deal with it. Learn how to deal with it, you know? The way I deal with it, I have a set of images I just think about for like the first 20 to 30 seconds. When I think about those images, my boner just dies off. You know what I'm saying? So it could be something really, really disgusting and nasty. Something you really, really don't want to see. Whatever works for you, you know what I'm saying? I know a buddy, it sounds fucked up, but whenever he gets a random boner in public, he just thinks of being homeless. You know what I'm saying? The moment he thinks of being homeless, he starts thinking about what could happen being homeless, you know, whatever, he just kills his boner from his mindset. So you gotta think, there's gotta be some security protocol in your mindset that you can implement whenever you have a random boner, which stops you from, you know, being tempted by that boner to either beating off or watching porn. It may sound stupid, but when you actually think about it, it's pretty helpful. That's another way I would go about quitting porn. And the last way I would go about quitting porn would be to becoming courageous. Because when you're courageous, you can talk to women, you can walk up to a woman you're interested in. Even if she says no, at least you have that courage to walk up to her. If you keep repeating the process 1, 2, 3, before you get to 10, you're gonna find a woman who's actually gonna stick around, you know what I'm saying? So when you become courageous, you can walk up to females you find attractive and start a conversation, introduce yourself, you know, tell them, hey, I think you look cute. I just walked up here to try to have a conversation with you. You busy? This, you know what I'm saying? Before you know, one thing could lead to something. You know, hey, nice shoes. Where you get them from? I don't care about that, but that's a way to start a conversation, you know? So becoming courageous, because with courage, you're gonna be able to walk up to females or women and ask for their numbers, talk to them, have a conversation without feeling shy, without screwing up yourself or whatever. Those are the 4 to 5 steps I would take to be able to quit porn addiction. Those steps are gonna help you out. Unfollow thoughts online, Instagram, Twitter. Get creative, you know, put that time, that effort you spend online into something else. Got a passion, you know, a skill set, whatever it may be. Have a mental block for whenever you get a boner. or whenever you get tempted IRL. And also the last one is gonna be becoming courageous, because when you're courageous, you can walk up to any female you find attractive. Even if they say no, you're not gonna be fazed by it, because you're just gonna walk up to the next one till you eventually find someone who's gonna stick around. Those are the 4 steps to help you quitting porn in 2024. Let me know if those steps are helping you, if you're implementing one of those steps already, if you're gonna take those steps, or if you're gonna take 1 or 2 of those steps in the future to help you quit porn. Go ahead and like the video if you like this video. Dislike it if you dislike it. And I'm rooting for you guys. And I wish you guys the best of luck. And I'm gonna catch you guys later. Peace out.